Hi, Lou Fernandez here for Mac Tips. Mac OS X is a super powerful software operating system. However, it's easy enough to use for the whole family. But what if you're using a computer, Mac OS X, in a family environment, and you're watching stuff you don't want people to know about? Particularly, you're watching pornography. There's nothing more embarrassing if someone types in, let me show you a web address, and they type in YouTube, but when it finishes typing you, it auto-completes your porn pal, or YouPorn, or something else even more disgusting than that. Well, you could turn off your autofill feature in Safari or Firefox or Camino, but that option sucks. So what do you do if you want to hide your pornography from your loved ones, but still watch pornography? Let me show you how.
In Mac OS X, there's a great solution, and it's just called accounts. Now, typically, people make different user accounts for different people in the household who use a family computer. And that just keeps everyone nice and safe and separate without being too nosy, whatever. In this example, we'll just be using the accounts to set up one for just watching porn, to keep your porn safe from the rest of your family. Now, to get started, we'll go to the Apple menu and pick System Preferences. Now, you could just go down here and pick System Preferences in the dock, but for this one, we'll just go pick it up in the Apple menu. And you'll see you have a bunch of different system preferences: personal, hardware, internet networks, systems. And then in systems, you'll see accounts. So just go ahead and click accounts, and here we have your whole thing. Now, here's your username and your guest account if you have that enabled. And so just go ahead and click and authenticate with your password. And now you'll see that the plus option is available. Now type plus and you'll be given a little window here, and you can name this account whatever you want, but you want to pick something nondescript so that people won't be suspicious. Now you could do something like for watching porn or boner food. Now this is not great ideas because people would guess what those are for. So I usually choose something like math. Make sure your short name is the same, math, or backup, something like that. And just that's a very nondescript thing. Now you make a new password, and the password can be boner food if you like. No one will be able to see what that is. And then just pick a password that's easy to guess, but not by anybody else. So what boners eat, right? Boner food. All right. So create account. And it's as simple as that. Now you have your backup account, which is your porn account, and your regular account. And you also want to just check login options real quick and make sure that fast user switching is enabled, because that's going to enable you to watch pornography very quickly and be safe about switching back and forth. So now just go ahead and close this window, and we'll now go up to the user list. Now that's in the upper right hand corner where you have your name. Now just pick that, and you'll see you have a new account called Backup. It's alphabetical, so don't worry about it being above your name. It's not enlisted a name of importance. And pick Backup, and we're going to go ahead and authenticate. So boner food, and here we are. Just like that, you're in your new porn-friendly user account. It looks exactly like your other account. It doesn't have any of the things you may have added or subtracted from the dock. This is just a default account. You can get rid of anything you want, get rid of iMovie, get rid of GarageBand. You're not going to use these programs. You're just going to be using it for pornography. So now the only thing that's left to do really is to launch a browser. And you've got Safari's going to give you a little bit of a little corny intro thingy here. We're not going to let that stop us. We're just going to go straight to our favorite porn site, Squirtacular. And now you can watch this porn site. No one on any other account on the computer is going to know what you're doing. This is only for you. Go right back to teen ass, clips, anything you want. It's all there. Go to town. You can just drop your drawers and start enjoying your meat beat treats.
Okay, so now you're in your free porn zone, but what are you going to do if someone comes in? Couldn't be any easier.
If you need an emergency logout, just go up to your username and go to login window. This says and asks no questions. It just logs you out and goes to a default window that has both accounts logged in, but you still need a password to get back into either one of them. If you need to just go back to your regular account without doing anything like logging out of either thing or going to a default window, you can just go, oh, you need me to work back on the family vacation stuff? No problem. Just authenticate And just like that, here we are. We're back in our porn-free account. There's no cross-contamination of the porn that you were just looking at. You can open up the same browser. I was using Safari in the porn account. Now I'm going to open up Safari again, and I can look at the different places that I'm looking at for my family vacations with me and my grandma coming up, and I don't have to think about porn. But when I'm ready to go back to porn, I just have to look back up here and go to backup, and you know that the porn is still there waiting for me right where I left off. And as we've mentioned before, starting over in porn is a boner buster. We don't like to do it. All right, hope you've enjoyed this tip and learned a little something about your Macintosh and are well on your way to hiding your pornography watching from your family.
Do you want to learn more? Maybe you should buy a book or something. My name is Lou Fernandez, and this has been Mac Tips. If you want to hear the worst of the web, check out my podcast at loureads.com. I'm reading the worst of the web for your ear holes. See you later.